Welcome to another episode of Marketing School. I'm Eric Su.
And I'm Neil Patel.
And today we're going to talk about why Google Analytics is useless without this. What could this possibly be, Neil?
So before I go into what it is, let me ask you a few questions, Eric. Once you go to someone's site, do you buy most of the time when they're selling products and services?
Almost never.
Okay. And you leave, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you do anything else, or do you typically just leave, or where do you go after?
I leave, or I might go do more research on Google.
Okay. In their Google Analytics account, what does it show when you go to their website and leave?
A bounce.
All right. Does it tell them why?
Nope.
And that's right. Google Analytics will never tell you why someone is leaving your website and they're not buying. Google Analytics provides quantitative data, that's numbers, but there's also another form of data that you need to optimize your sales and conversion rate. It's called qualitative data. Quantitative is numbers. Qualitative is like people giving you feedback, like through things like surveying. But by combining both the quantitative and qualitative data, you can truly figure out what's wrong with your site and optimize conversions. Without it, it's a guessing game. Because most people, when they optimize conversions, they'll go in Google Analytics, look at their funnel, see where the biggest drop-off is, and then be like, oh, we're going to A/B test this page. Well, without asking people why they're dropping off that page or what's wrong with it, you won't know where to start your test. Sure, you may have some gut ideas, but if you keep doing tests with your gut ideas, you're probably going to reduce your conversions and lose money.
Yeah, I mean, in the last episode, so pay attention to the last one where we gave you 7 questions you ought to ask your audience. This is related to surveys. So the first thing you can do is go to your lowest hanging fruit first. Go to your audience, whether it's through your Facebook Messenger bots or it's through your email list, whatever it is exactly. Maybe you do this, once a quarter, or you do it once every half year or so, but it's on you to connect with your audience. If you're just kind of pushing them stuff over and over and you're not collecting feedback and you're just relying on the qualitative data, you're going to be in trouble because you're going to start falling behind because you're not staying in sync with them. This is why, we talk about surveys. You can also talk about customer development too, but talking to your customers, that's going to help you get to where you need to go in terms of the next level. You can't operate in a vacuum. A lot of, thinking about the affiliate marketers, for example. So affiliate marketing is great. Don't get me wrong. We can call it performance marketing too. But a lot of affiliate marketers, the reason they struggle is because they operate in a vacuum and they keep thinking about me. What's in it for me? But when you start to think more about the customers and you ask them great questions and then you're able to iterate and make adjustments off of that, you're able to get results that are exceptional.
Yeah, in general, you can use a lot of tools out there. What are some of the tools? There's Qualaroo, there's SurveyMonkey, there's Typeform.
Yeah, I think those are ones you can use internally, but if you want to go outside, like using like Survata or using Google Surveys.
Yeah, Google Surveys, isn't that only part of 360 or is it free as well?
It costs, it's like a per use kind of thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
In general, right, use the tools out there, get the feedback, and you need to get it in quantity as well. If you just get 5 or 10 responses, it's not enough to go make decisions on. You ideally need 30. Funny enough, I just sent out an email blast the other day, and the subject line was quick question, and I got thousands of responses. And I just asked my audience one simple thing so that way I can figure out what I need to do to improve. But doing simple things like that, like if you have an email list or if you have a push notification subscriber list, like you can send them to a landing page where you're generating or you have a survey and you make people fill it out. All of this will help you figure out how you can improve your conversion rates and just combine both of them, quantitative and qualitative data, and you'll be better off.
What are the usability testing tools out there? User
testing.
And there's Usability Hub, I think.
Is it Usabilla or Usability Hub?
Usabilla is the Qualaroo competitor, I think.
Got
right?
it.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of the second one. I know user testing is really effective, but it's also really expensive too because the ideal plan is like their enterprise one.
I think Usability Hub is like a new competitor and it might be cheaper. So we don't know. I haven't tried that one. I've tried user testing, but it is expensive.
Whenever you're doing the user testing stuff, make sure that the person doing the testing is your ideal type of customer. It's like Eric and I both have businesses where we're selling, or ad agencies where we're selling SEO and consulting services. If I had a random person who's like a farmer in North Dakota who just enjoys milking cows and stuff like that, and they already have their, someone who buys all their milk, do a usability survey on Neil Patel Digital, it wouldn't help me because they're not my ideal customer. You need to make sure that whoever you're getting feedback from is your ideal customer, because if they're not, you're now going to have this data that's not really going to help you boost your conversions.
All right, so that is it for today. Going on the theme of surveys, please go to singlegrain.com/survey to help us improve this experience for you. It's only going to take 2 minutes of your time, and we'll see you tomorrow.